Okay, guys. So just waiting for YouTube to catch up over there. And yeah, anytime now. Here we go. Here we go. We're live. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Um, Welcome to the new channel. And I got chat opened up here in StreamYard. You can see the link right there. And I also have an open invitation. If anybody wants to chat, it's in the YouTube link that's in the pinned comments. So if anyone wants to jump in and convo, it's all good. It's welcome. No props. Right now I'm having the you saw it in the thumbnail, the Wilkinson ginger ale, and plus shochu and water. So, guys, what a month this has been. Let's start off with sumo. Let's start with sumo. Holy haddock. Who knew that Kiribayama was going to take the championship? Like, this guy has always been second run. Like Takayasu, I thought he would have taken it. Like, he's always the I guess you would call it the bridesmaid and never the bride. But Takayasu, he fell down a few rungs and Kiribayama took it. Oh my god, who would have known? That was absolutely insane for sumo. I'm happy for Kiribayama. I really am. It's one of those situations where you think it's not going to happen, and it does. It's one of those fairy tale stories. Now, guys, I got to take off my headset. When somebody enters the chat, I don't need these right now. What you're listening to, the music in the background is music that I had commissioned to be produced for these live streams. So this is my music. I don't need the headsets until somebody enters the chat so I can hear them. So, guys, I hope everybody is well. I hope you're all doing well. This month has been kind of it's been a whirlwind. It's been crazy. We paid a lot of money in our bills, and I want to first of all, I want to thank all the Patreon and Ko-fi members that helped us through this. Without your support, this channel would not exist. Period. Can you go sit down?
How much subscribe?
Go sit down.
That's problem.
How much subscribe? Yes, please. Yes. So, Robert, I was worried about your channel, JP, when your old channel disappeared overnight. It was a miracle that I found your channel again. Yes, please share this. Please share this. Simply because, your support is instrumental to our survival. Tosh, please stop.
I know.
Yeah. See, here we go. You're getting real life right now. um, so now she's telling me I'm noisy. Um, so yeah, when the channel was taken down, it was for copyright infringement and stuff like that. So now the background music that you're hearing, that's my own commission. The sumo that everybody likes is now on Rumble because I'm allowed to post it on Rumble, and we're going with Rumble is a Canadian company, and their I guess fair use laws in North America. There's no fair use law in Japan. Period. There's nothing. There's no fair use law in Japan. So I can post it to a North American company, not Japanese YouTube. So the sumo portion of that is going to be on Rumble, and the general day-to-day vlogs are going to be here. So if you can, share the links. If you're interested in sumo, I'll share the links. If you're interested in, Japan day-to-day life, then share the links. We're back. We are back. One thing that was kind of interesting that I found, if you know him, Corey May did a shopping video at Ito Yokoro. And our pronunciation is a little bit different, but yeah, Ito Yokoro, which is a major, I guess you could say, department store. I'm not sure if it's really a department store per se, but Alas is in the house. Yeah, I'm doing well. We're surviving. But Ito Yokoro, Corey May did a video on shopping, grocery shopping in Ito Yokoro. And it was actually a good quality video. I liked it. There was a couple things that he didn't touch upon, and I'll very quickly touch upon them now. Ito Yokoro was acquired by I7 Holdings, which is the owner of 7-Eleven. And yeah, it's an international conglomerate. The other thing that I noticed, and I noticed this, way back in the day, is for when they have the prices, because when I was working in the grocery business, I was head of the pricing department. They have these little digital pricers there on it, for the item, and they do it the same way we do it. I'll come back to that in a moment. So they have these little digital pricers there, and you take your Telzon or your scanner and you bing, hit the barcode, and then you punch in the numbers and it adjusts the price right there. It's really easy. It's absolutely fantastic. The other thing with the pricing department was, what goes on sale, what doesn't go on sale, and what the markdown is. Now, there are ways to cheat the system, but there was an example for steaks. We had to unload, a shit ton of steaks. The guy on the order system, the Telzon, ordered too many, and instead of 20 cases of steaks, he ended up ordering 220 cases of steaks because the button stuck. Right? So So we had to unload these sticks. So what we did was we inflated the price, and then we said it's on sale for regular price, and we unloaded them. It got done. It got done. The same thing happened to me when I was in the dairy section, and I ended up ordering a truckload of eggs. The button stuck. The button stuck. So I ended up ordering a truckload of eggs instead of, you know, 33 pallets of eggs. I ended up ordering 330 pallets of eggs. So it's it was really, really interesting watching his video and watching the workers. Check out Corey May's video. I think I can put a link in the description down here. Hang on one sec here. It was really, really, as somebody who comes from, or who has spent 8 years in the grocery business. It was kind of interesting watching that video. So there's the link, and yeah, that's Corey's video. I encourage you to watch it, and it's a lot different than North America, but at the same time, it's very, very similar to North America. And I'll give you an example here. If you look at where the pricing sticker is, it's always on the left-hand side of the product. So it goes from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, and that's where the next sticker goes. So it goes from left to right. And that's the same in Canada. It's the same in North America. The pricing sticker, designates where one section starts, and then the other pricing sticker designates where that one section ends. So it's, left to right, straight down the line, and that's how they merchandise it, and they're actually paid to do that. But it was a solid. It's a long video. It's 2 hours long. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I found it, having spent eight years in that industry, I found it kind of interesting, and that's why my shopping videos, I like to upload them. Next on the topic. So we got sumo done. Kiribayama. Wow. Thank you, Miss Robert Berger. Or Mr. Robert Berger, I don't know. Thank you. Yes, the Robert Berger. I'm going to try and trump that next time we go to City Hall, because we got another burger joint to go to. Next up, not only did I get the job offer, but I successfully passed the interview. I am now working for the Board of Education. Got it. Nailed it. So I've got the contract in hand. It's right here beside me. They've given me the student textbooks, and they've given me the teacher textbooks. I'm not impressed with either of them. I'm not impressed with either of them. Thank you, alas. And there's Miss Sneezy over there, Toshko. So, they've given me the student textbooks. They've given me the teacher textbooks, and I'm not impressed with either of them. It's I can show you the textbooks. So I'm more interested in the student textbooks. So they're working out of this custom Let's Try textbook, but I want to flip to the back of the textbook. This is for grade 3. This is for grade 3. So for grade 3, they're learning their numbers, 1 through 20. And these are all little cutouts that they can do. Then they're learning some, food vocabulary, some colors and stuff like that. Okay, that's fine. And then they're learning some sports, baseball, dodgeball, soccer. We don't call it football here in Japan. Basketball, swimming, ice cream, and then they go into food. Then they go into food, which is fine. I don't think that's a problem. The problem I have is with the presentation of it. So let's take a look here. And the introductions are multilingual. Wait. Hang on a second. I'm teaching English. Why are we learning multilingual? This should be an English textbook. Then, here we take a look. We're only on page 8 of the grade 3 textbook. And we do the hello song. Hello, hello, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm genki, or I'm energetic, I'm sad, I'm tired, I'm not feeling well. Well, there's tired again. And this one, I don't know. But when we look at the resources, we're starting off with numbers, 1 to 20. And yeah, I have a problem with some of these, the implementation of it, I guess you would say. If we're going to do the hello song and I'm this, I'm that, I'm blah, 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 at least have the, in the book, have the cutouts. I'm feeling this, and then hold up the cutout, hold up the right, hold it up. And the fact that these cutouts are so small, I think they would have done it better if each individual item was a full page, or at least a half a page, as opposed to this tiny little postcard size. And that's kind of something that I will be probably improving on or modifying, because now I'm working with the Board of Education. So that's a big deal. That really is a big deal. So, what else has happened this month? Toshko, obviously. Let's try sounds like when you see a new flavor of Strong Zero. No doubt, right? No doubt. Actually, I do that. I sit there and when I go to the convenience store or something like that, um, I actually look for that new label. What's new, and I look for that. Toshiko, she's not doing so well. Um, every day, every month, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Um, it's one of those situations where I try to live through it, but I do get extremely frustrated. Um, it's a matter of ability. What can you do and what can't you do? And I don't want to hear excuses. I really don't. The other day I said, okay, you got to wash the dishes, and she said, I can't. I'm handicapped. I don't want to hear excuses. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. You know, you slop yogurt on the floor. You know, and I have to clean it up. Why can't you clean it up? I'm handicapped. I don't want to hear these excuses. So, her her medical handler, I guess you would say, her consultant, um, came by the other day. She's got a new one, and she talked to them, and what she is requesting is a little bit different than what I'm requesting. I didn't speak to them. I just let her go on and do her thing. Um, one of the things that I would like to have are kind of these, I guess the handlebars, the hold bars, when you walk, you see them on the hospital walls. But I would like a set here in the computer room, and I would like a set kind of in the kitchen. If we have them in the kitchen, then you can't open you know, you can't open the chest drawers. But we don't need them. We're not opening chest drawers here in the computer room. She's using the desk and the fish tank as a brace. So I would, instead of using the fish tank as a brace, I would like her to use those kind of handlebars, because the stand on the fish tank is already damaged. It was damaged during the move, which is one of the reasons why we haven't filled it up. So if this fish tank collapses, man, we're in shit. Everything is crushed. Like, I'm kind of out of the way, but both of our desks will be crushed. It's like, this thing is massive, like absolutely huge. So it's I would like to put those braces, those walking braces, that she can grab and hold on to, you know, through the length of the walkway here. That's one consideration. The other thing is getting her a walker. Yeah, exactly. Alas, exactly. Getting a walker. Something with, you push it forward and, getting that walker. But I would like to have it with a seat that she can sit down. My grandmother had one. She refuses to get one. And I think that's a personal kind of Japanese pride type thing, but she refuses to get one. I circled it in, her catalog of items that she's allowed to get. And I said, we need one of these. She can get through the hallways and stuff like that. She can get to the kitchen, and while she's doing her stuff in the kitchen, she can sit down and you know, do what needs to be done. And you'll never guess what her reaction was. Link in the comments. Link in the comments. What do you think her reaction was? Did her medical payments go up? Yes, they did. They did. It's one of those things. It's kind of like a necessary evil type thing. But alas, when I mentioned the walker with the seat that you can sit on and do your stuff, take a guess what her reaction was. Or for those in the chat, take a guess what her reaction was. And I'll give you a hint. It's the typical Asian and Japanese blame game. It's a typical Asian Japanese blame game. Let me do this. Wait, hang on one sec here. Let's do a countdown. Okay. So Robert says not interested. Alas has nailed it. Alas has nailed it. Yes, she said the only reason I want her to get it is because I'm the one going to be using it. I'm like, what? I'm sitting there. I'm looking out for you. I'm saying that, you can do this if you have this assistance. And what she tells me is the only reason you want me to get it is because you want to use it. Oh my God. That Alas has nailed it. You win the pot. It was absolutely astonishing. So what she told the city workers, I mentioned this previously. There, Force of an Ape, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for joining. I don't know if this is Joe or Yoko. I think this is Yoko. But what she told me, well, the city workers, was that she wants the electric scooter type thing. And I think that's agreeable. I think the electric scooter is a good idea for her, just to get to the convenience store and stuff like that. And the one we picked out was super expensive, but it would cost us about 3,000 yen per month. And I said, well, we can afford that. we can afford 3,000 yen per month, you know, and it's, kind of a do or don't thing. The only problem was with the electric scooter, and that was they're out of stock. They don't have any available. So here it's kind of a waiting game. It's kind of a waiting game, and the bureaucracy of having to sign all these papers and stuff like that. But cheers, guys. It's one of those things that we're all going to have to come to the realization at some point in some time that we're going to need assistance. And where does that assistance come from? Is it going to come from family? Is it going to come from the government? Is it going to come from friends? Is it going to come from our local community? Yeah. So, for some reason, both Joe and Yoko. Okay, so now we know it's Joe on the keyboard. But yeah, at some point, yeah, we're going to need assistance. It doesn't matter where it comes from, whether it's going to be your community, whether it's going to be the government, whether it's going to be family and stuff like that. The family has already abandoned us. And this is one of the whirlwinds of this month. We asked the sister and brother for assistance, and they both said, no, you're on your own. Gambate. Do it. So, here, I asked my family for assistance, and they provided it for us, which allowed us to get this job, the new job. And, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, your family better buck up. You're not living up to your end of the bargain. So it's I'm just frustrated. It's really, really hard. So Alas says, you work with disabled kids and young adults. You do not need human support in the end. Alas, I'm going to disagree with you. Because there are times when, okay, I'm going to say this right now. Toshiko's condition has gotten to the point where she falls almost every day, nearly every day. And there are times when I can help her stand up, and there are times when she can stand up on her own. And there are those times when she falls out flat and says, help me, help me, help me. And I need her to, cross her arms, and so I can pick her up. Those are the times that you need human help. There's other times when I can say, okay, the chair is right there. You can pick yourself up. Or, you can stabilize yourself using this. But there are times when she can't. So, I do agree. You do need human support in the end. So, Robert, empty nesters, yes. Exactly, Robert. They are empty nesters. Yes, they are empty nesters. So that was the issue. That was the issue. Was that we can move there and stay there temporarily until maybe 1 month or 2 months, and stay there temporarily until the job was secured. Once the job is secured and the first paycheck comes in, then we would move out. That was, the proposition. That was the proposition. And they denied it. They said, nope, nope. And I turned around to the wife and said, hey, we got to do something about this, which comes part and parcel to, me joining the Board of Education here. Yeah. Yes, I did read it wrong. Alas, I did. Yes. Now, would I move to Canada so my family can help? That is a good question. No. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. It's Canada is way too expensive. It's not it's not a conducive living experience. Like you get a lot of, like, they say your healthcare is free, but it's not really free. When it comes down to specialties like your MRIs and stuff like that, dental work, especially as you get older, then no, it's not free. You actually have to dole out, the funds to do it. It's kind of crazy. I prefer the Japanese system, where it's a flat rate of 30% for most services in healthcare. Example, dermatology. I've got it's actually on this side. I've got a zit here that is really, really deep, and I can't get rid of it. And I have one on my back. Dermatology is not covered by Japanese healthcare. That's kind of considered cosmetic surgery. You pay 100% for that. Whereas in Canada, again, it's cosmetic. You're going to pay 100% for that. But with this one and the one on my side, my backside, I can actually prove that it's, detriment, it's impacting my health. So then I get it for free, or I get 30% off. It's kind of, hit and miss kind of thing here. Dental work. Some people will say that dental work is cosmetic. Then, but at the same point, it is, it does impact your health. So Toshiko gets 100% free. I only have to pay 30%. So, yeah. I know it's not much, but I'm canceling my Rudely New and starting a Patriot with you. 478. If you can, join Coffee. Coffee is a heck of a lot more. It's a lot better than Patreon. Patreon takes a percentage. Coffee takes 0%. It's so much better, and I'm uploading my images and stuff like that to Ko-fi. Speaking of which, I've got 10 new postcards, and they're going to be uploaded to Ko-fi It's public. It's public. You don't have to be a sponsor. You don't have to be, you know, a Patreon or pay anything for this. It's all public. They're printables. I've got 10 new postcards I'll be uploading to Coffee, and it's pretty easy. Let me copy and paste that for Force of an Ape. How do I do that? There it is there. So that's my Coffee channel as opposed to Patreon. Yeah, Patreon takes a percentage, Coffee doesn't. So, and that's where I'm uploading my images to and stuff like that. There's lots of links in the description. Except dentists, you're not in work or retired or on benefits. Okay, so it's 100% except dentists. Unless you're not in work or retired or on benefits. So if you're retired or on benefits, dentists are covered, alas? Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, that's kind of where we are today. So we've got a new job, Board of Education, and Toshko skipped her 90-day checkup. So we are looking at April for the next one. After 75? Wow. So after 75, wow. So we're today here, the 31st, the 4th of April. So 4/4, we have to go back to City Hall, work out her benefits again, kind of review that. It's going to be interesting. And then after that, I think we don't have any sumo this month, so we're going to be going, I think we're going to try the Kaden, the bicycle race, right? So it might be interesting. It might be interesting. It sounds like we're on better terms now, at least. It's not necessarily better terms. It's more of, I would say, employer-employee type relationship. It's, I need to get this done, and I'm willing to do this, and this if you can get this, or this done. And that's kind of the way it's going. And it's it. You look happy today. I sound happy. It's not that I'm happier or happy. It's a matter of we're making progress, as opposed to being stalemated. As opposed, you know, when you hit that roadblock, and especially when you're living in a foreign country, I don't care what country you're. When you hit that roadblock, And once you break through, it's like, no, 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 can't do this, can't do that, can't do this, can't do that. But once you break through that roadblock, and it's, yes, I can do this. I can do this. And it's a matter of, especially with Toshko and, working with City Hall, and I call them Shitty Hall all the time because they are. But once you break through that roadblock and say, hey, I can do this for you. But if you do this for me, it's reciprocal. You get something, I get something. It's reciprocal. It's like any job situation. I give you, you give me. They gave me a contract. Yes. I'm going to give them my best effort. With Toshko, even with her, declining mental condition, what can she do? Do this for me, and I will do this for you. Example, I went shopping the other day. I went downtown. I got some McDonald's. I got some other incidentals, and I brought it to her. Like what? Contact Uber Eats. How much are they going to charge you? Meanwhile, as a husband, I'm asking a fraction of that. If she wants to go to get something done at 7-Eleven, it's going to cost her over $10 to go do that. I'll go do it, but maybe a 200 yen or $2 cheeseburger is my payment for doing that. It's not a big ask. It's not a huge ask. So, yeah, that's kind of the way things are going. You damn fucking right, Robert. Damn fucking right. Do you know how long it takes me to go to City Hall? An hour and a half. An hour and a half to fill out her paperwork. When this is the conundrum, okay, Robert. Let's put this into full perspective. When I was in Canada, I carried her. I did all the paperwork. She's Japanese. I carried her. The job, the paperwork, all of that. I carried her. Now the situation is reversed. I am not Japanese. She is. We're in Japan. And I still have to carry her. Think about that for a moment. Think about that for a moment. Yeah. It's kind of, well, now I work for the government, so it's kind of situational based right now. This might be an appropriate time to ask. I found on YouTube that your channel was no longer there. I'm honestly shocked to see you alive. Can you fill me in on what's going on? Okay. Joe and Yoko. I can fill you in. Yes. So what happened was NHK turned around and put copyright strikes on I'd say about 25 of us. That there's about 25 of us that were putting out sumo on YouTube. So they striked all of us. It wasn't just me. I got 4 strikes. Bang, 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 bang. Right in a row. Yes, alas. They said I was a naughty boy. But it wasn't only me. It wasn't only me. There was like about 20, 25 of us that got copyright strikes. And they said that you're not allowed to post this stuff. And, NHK owns sole copyright to this material. Okay. And now here's the big kicker. Because it's Japan, we're not allowed to add commentary to it. So it's not like I can take a clip, like North America, I can take a clip and I can add commentary to it, which is free use. Free use is perfectly legal in North America. There are no free use laws in Japan. It has to be 100% original content. So they slapped me with these things and the channel was taken down. So we got to start again. Here we are. Brand new channel. Yes. And it's brand new channel. And you guys, Robert, I know that's not your real name. Alas is here. Force of an Ape is back. All my old subscribers. Kid Space is here. All my old subscribers are here. And yes, we're building it up. We're building it back up. And I'm hoping that soon we will explode this channel. I'm wanting to get to the Sasebo and show you more sports from Japan, more food from Japan, and answer more of your questions. It's just kind of the way it is. And speaking of which, Joe, Yoko, thank you for wanting to support the channel. I will post the coffee link again. And yes, I hope I will explode. I hope I will explode. So guys, we're almost on the hour. So, any last questions or anything? It's an open door. Ask whatever you want. It's an open door. I'm going to light a smoke. And Joe, give Yoko a big hug for me. Ah, yes, alas. Did I mention yoga before? Yes, I did. I don't do yoga, but we do have yoga material. And the reason that we're putting this out is because it's perpetual, evergreen. So it's evergreen material, and you can watch it anytime. Like I said, the music that you're hearing right now, that's my music. It was commissioned for these yoga videos. And yeah, we're going to be doing that. It won't be on the JVlog channel. It'll be on a separate channel. So the JVlog channel is, just my life. But a separate channel, yes, we are doing yoga and music for meditation. So yes, one of my friends wanted to be here today, Eric, but he couldn't make it tonight. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Robert's saying, yeah, we want you to do live streams more often. When is the next one? Good question. Good question. I don't keep a schedule because anything can change at any time, especially given the wife's medical condition. I might have to, dodge out at any moment. So that is an excellent question. I would like to have regular live streams, especially the Sasebo bicycle racing, the Kaden. I would like to do this live stream, question and answer with the backdrop of Sasebo Kaden, the bicycle race. So yeah, I'm trying to work that out, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. It's like with the Kaden and sports events, then there's an issue with seating and stuff like that. I think it can be done, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. So, live stream when I went to the local izakaya was legendary. I might do that again. I might do it again. There is a Japanese YouTuber who I do kind of look up to, and he only does izakaya videos. That's all he does, izakaya videos. And he sits there and he shows the food. He's got the camera, he's doing the food, and then he puts it on the side and he's eating it, and then he kind of leans over a little bit and he's talking into the camera. He's an inspiration for me. It's I think the food videos will go a long way, since Sasebo has a lot of unique opportunities. So what's the festival called that you went to with the massive lantern pyramid? Good question, Alas. I forgot. It's coming up. It's coming up soon. Yes, the video is cool. I forgot. I was actually searching for Nagasaki summer festivals earlier today, because there are a couple coming up. Most of them are in September. The big one that I want to go to is the Lost Ships Festival. I really want to go to that, because each family has a homemade ship. It's not it's not mass produced or anything like that. It's produced by the family themselves, and they take it to the altar, and then they pray for their family members that they have lost out at sea. And this is really a Nagasaki specialty. So when was the last time I did mushrooms? The last time we did mushrooms was, I would say, 2000, the year 2000. And the dried mushrooms were made illegal just before that. You can grow them, but yeah. So, if you go again, remember the little towel this time. Yes, the little towel. Do I have any of the young men that I ordered? No, I do not. What I am doing is I'm picking up the 4 liters from 7-Eleven, and these are 2,000 yen each. So they are actually cheaper than ordering from Amazon. I went to the supermarket to look for these 4 liters, and they didn't have them. They didn't have the 4 liters. 7-Eleven has them. So I'll pick up, one of these. Yeah. Yes, alas, I gotta find my sunglasses to start redoing my shorts on YouTube. Now, I actually spoke about this with one of my Discord members. I'm really pissed off that I can't find my sunglasses. Like I had the shorts, the beautiful Revos that I had. They're sitting in a box, packed up, ready to go, and it's always one of those things where when you need them, you can't find them. I found my Oakleys. I found my Oakley's glasses, and I don't like them because now I look like a cyclist. But the Revos, I'm sitting there going, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? And then I look on Amazon, and I'm sitting there going, God damn it, I can't afford those. The Revo Blues on Amazon. They're so expensive. And I'm sitting there going, I have them. I'm not going to buy them because I have them. They're just somewhere over there. It's one of those things. It's one of those things. So, guys, we're on the hour. I hope you enjoyed this live stream and this update. We are the last burger challenge that we did. We're going to trump. I don't want to say trump that because then it sounds like I'm getting political. But we're going to trump that. We're going to do better than that. I found a place that I want to do the triple bacon cheeseburger. Right? Oh, man. You can't trump the Robert Burger. We're going to try. We're going to try. It's not Sasebo Big Man. If I could have any food right now, what would it be? Italian cold cut sandwich, tempura, etc. If I could have any food right now, it would be a North American Italian sub, cold cuts, double meat, extra dressing, or gyros, Greek gyros, tzatziki, lemon juice, extra dressing, extra meat, in a pita. The pita folded, a gyro sandwich. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Oh man, I haven't had gyros in a long time. Souvlaki, like a sub sandwich, with the tzatziki and the onions, the garlic, and oh man, I would. Greek food, I love it. Euros, souvlaki, yes. Okay, guys, we're gonna take off, and I hope you enjoyed this stream. And I will talk to you again soon. I will take up your suggestion as to more live streams, and I'm going to try and figure out how to incorporate that into this channel. Yeah, because of our situation, I don't get out much, but I can do, walkabouts, and but the walkabouts will be kind of boring because I'm just going to be rotating around all the same thing. We'll figure something out here, guys. We'll figure something out here, guys. Take care. High five, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, man.